Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? 7:35 in Chicago. A lot to unpack, so let's get to it. Um, Going through some of the sectors here. Retail a little better here. All right. This is near overnight. Makes the move to the upside. 80 to get above the day. I don't know. It's showing here 80.36. Doesn't show us much here, but definitely going to be near yesterday's highs at just a little over 80 bucks. All right, so it looks like we're going to probably take day. All right, so pay attention to which ones are starting to take day up. All right, so XRT a little bit better here this morning. We got XLY's a little better here. All right, so coming back, pulling back right now. The futures are actually pulling back right now. But they're popping right back up again, so we get some moving. We got stuff moving around this morning. All right, so discretionaries for the day, 110.34. We've already been higher than that. We've been to 111.33. As we can see, you're starting to pull back in a little bit here. All right. This one over here that you can see, that's your monthly. All right, so we know that XLY is still down on the month, but we also see that they're eating it up from the bottom, guys. All right, as we talk about that. All right, so there you go. Your week is weak. All right, still kind of stuck inside, but looks like it's going to turn green here today. All right, so discretionary is a little bit better here. What do we got? Let's look at the banks. XLF here this morning. Diamonds trying to come back up right now, trading at 464.50. So XLF 49.62. We're right there, guys. We're right there. We're looking to be right at the highs of yesterday. All right, financials pretty much unchanged. Right there. XL utilities. Utilities still stuck inside on the month, as you can see, trapped inside there. What do we got here on the week? We're inside, stuck in the middle with you. Had to put up a day yesterday, but kind of puked it all out a little bit on the last move of the day here. Coming back down on this guy with the 2-hour. So we'll see what happens there. It got up to, I don't know, 45.52. All right, so very close there. All right, XLE, is going to be pulling back. His crude's lower this morning now. Supposedly peace. All right, peace, brother. All right, so we'll see. XLE coming back down 60.26, so about 40 cents, 50 cents coming back down right now on your XLE. All right, so that's going to probably be moving with your crude to the downside. And we're still at 38.32 on the UCO. We're a little bit lower here this morning on the WTIs from 302. We're back down to 291. All right, so and the BZs and the light sweet crudes are all both about 4% down to the downside. All right, so we shall see. All right, so XLE is in there. Discretionaries are in there. We look at healthcare, XLV. We know that this has been really, really difficult to navigate. As you can see, heavy down. We got a day coming up here. Listen, there's a hell of a lot more red still in this bar, right? When we talk about continuity, we are definitely red is winning, okay, over here. So still not ready, man, for me. Not ready for me yet for healthcare, but we'll start to see if anything happens there. All right, XLV. XLB, one of the guys in the room here today, tipped us off saying something about the XLB taking week up. 49.93. I don't see that. All right, this is your materials group. All right, so that's gonna include your gold. All right, there's your gold here a little bit up better this morning here, guys. Up back to 418 from 404. Gold on the move. PSLV. And I saw Newmont Mining's was higher too. All right, so 2-1 back in the day here with the silver. I like where it's coming from on the Broading formation with the 2-1. You're going to get a 2-1-2 back up, 23.52. All right, so this is a move up here too. All right, so look at a triangle out this whole little bit right here. See if silver can it can hold the gains. That's the real question. All right, so PSLV a little better there, and I saw Newmont Mining was in the news too. So 103.57. Newmont Mining's on the move here with the gold. All right, so gold better, silver better, and Newmont better. And we could check the copper too. All right, there's Freeport McMoran on your metals. Here they come again. Here come again. All right, there you go. 56.62. We're trading at 57.77. Freeport coming back up. All right, metals a little better. XLP not really showing anything to me here this morning. Pretty quiet. Shooter down on day. Can't really get them going here. Diageo I saw was a little bit better this morning, but I want to just get down to the things that we're looking at. Airlines are better. Cruise ships are better. All right, American Airlines. I'm already seeing them starting to. They took a dip and now they're coming back up. Still chopping, man. All right, so American Airlines right here. Look at this. Just can't even get straight on the overnight. How you gonna do during the day? Well, there's probably a lot less liquidity. All right, on the overnight. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm not really sold on airlines right now. I think there's just too many problems with the airports and stuff like that, so I think people are going to pull it back a little bit. I mean, unless you necessarily have to go on a plane. Otherwise, I don't know if you want to go through all that business. All right? If you have to go, you got to go. There's no way around it. All right? So American Airlines, Delta Airlines here. Again, 67.30. I mean, Delta, I think, is still the bunch of the best in the bunch. You're taking a 3-2 upper here today, guys. All right, so 67.30. I just don't know if I'd be chasing Delta Airlines up there, and I don't know if I'd be chasing Love up there as well. All right, so looks great, right? Looks great. Yeah, looks great, Greg. All right, 40.46 here, 40.28 on your Love. Not doing much there. All right, that was inside. NCLH. You got your cruise ships. Another one here, popping back up with the hope of peace or whatever that is going to be. But NCLH is better this morning, 20.05. You're still going to be inside day there. All right, Royal Caribbean is the real beast. That's the one who runs the show. And there you go, up $5 this morning, okay? That's going to take day up. All right, 277. 279. What did we get to? We got to 280.94. All right, so that would take us up, and then we'd be going for the 2-day. But we're still stuck in this 2-day pattern any way we look at it. All right, so Royal Caribbean, and then CCL. All right, CCL had a decent day, fought back yesterday to get back to 25.47, 25.95. It stalled out here big time around this just below $26. Look out for that. I think there's there might be some shenanigans up there. All right, little resistance here, and we're going to be biting right on that. All right, $26. All right, so that's the 2-day right there. You're going to have to get through 26.20, and you're going to have to hold them above there. All right, so cruise ships, these are the ones that are going to pop up, obviously. All right, so cruise ships, airlines, the plane's all right. It's the airport. I think that's the biggest problem you have there. All right, what else have we been watching? We got a couple things this morning. We got PDD. All right. PDD 9809. All right, these guys had a miss on earnings, and they are better today. All right, so nice move here on PDD. Looking at the 4-hour over here, not telling me anything. So there's your day up at 99.62. We're trading at 100 spot 70. We're not getting any magnitudes up in here, so be careful here. you got some, might have a little bit of resistance coming up in this area. But let's see, we're at 100 spot 70. All right, so we're right inside here. All right, so that day's gonna gap up, and you're gonna be just above there. All right, I don't like that. Kind of trapped in hell, no matter where you go there. All right, so be careful with that one. General Motors looks good this morning, man. I'll tell you. All right, General Motors moving nicely here. 76.57. We're trading at 78.96 to the upside. All right, so coming back up here, you want to try them out, get back up to 79.31. General Motors, nice move to the upside this morning. I like Honda Motor Corp. Had an outside day. I'm looking for the 322 back up. What do you say to that? All right. Is this rally going to last? I'm going to talk about the futures at the end. All right. There you go. 24.98, trading 24.75. Looking to take day up. See if it could flip on something here. Watch the 2 hour. Watch the 4 hour. Watch the 30. That's what I'm watching. Honda Motor Corp. I like that one. Circle was another one that didn't show up with good numbers, but winning. All right, that's always good. All right, so big puker day yesterday. All right, big puker day yesterday, and the markets were okay yesterday. Choppy, I'd say. All right, so 98.58 was the low yesterday. And now we're going to be opening inside here at 104. All right, so Circle's going to be inside. I just think you're trapped in jail here no matter what. The week is still heavy down there. If you like anyone, I like the weave, man. I really like the weave here. It's higher this morning too. CRWV. I've been talking about that one for a couple of days now. CRWV. I love it, but I don't know the symbol. Okay, there you go. All right, Core Weave. I like this one. 84.50 up. Where we at now? Looks like we're just going to be opening just around the opening, the high of yesterday. So not too much going on there. Kind of quiet. So we'll see if anything pops out of there. General Motors. We talked about that. What else? PDD. ARM had news. Had an upgrade, and this thing popped, man. All right, so 134.96. We got up to $154 on the overnight, and now we have pulled back by about $4.5-$5 coming back down. All right, so ARM, he's got good arms. There, he's in the Army. All right, so coming back down here, ARM looks pretty good. You're going to get a gapper up here at 140.66. All right, so you are going to take this thing up, but you're stretching this thing pretty hard. I'd be careful on that one too. All right, the markets aren't running away. GameStop is a little bit better there. If you like that one. But GameStop popped up here this morning, 22.81. It's looking to take day up, all right? That's about all I can say. It's actually not even there, but it did get to where? It got to $23, all right? $23.10 to take that day up. That's a 212. Looking to take a 2122 back up. All right, GameStop, a little better there this morning. I saw Intel in the news this morning. Intel, there was a little pop there too. All right, so got up to 44.29. She's trading at 45.76. She's going for the 2-day. All right, so the 2-day would be taken here right now at 45.76, but then your next move to the upside is going to be 46.42. That's going to be a jump. Not a big fan of Intel, even though I own it, right? We all own it. Do we get it? Do you get something to hang on the wall? All right, so Intel. All right, we'll see. All right. All right, so we know what's going on. Crude lower. All right, some of the cruise ships are higher here. Don't go chasing after anything. Please do not. How Let's talk about our satellite stock. SATS is the real champ today. Oh, 116.75. Nice move to the upside. I'm in there. Sats, you need to keep going, baby. That's all I can say. All right. It's going to be 114. We're going to open up at 116 and change here on Sats. I'll be protecting that thing up there too. This is a nice gap up for me this morning. I'll be tightening that one up, man, on that move up. All right, Sats, and then we'll go through a couple of them here. Gilt, GILT, just kind of looking at them from the day yesterday. I got 15 minutes already here. Gilt. All right, so Gilt gives me the 312 in the day. We're looking to take that day up now, 16, but it's lower right now, 1650s inside. All right, so Gilt not really moving anything, but strong, holding up near highs. All right, Iridium is just a beast. Okay, Iridium is the beast. All right, it peeled off a little bit. 27.47 was the high yesterday. This thing got up all the way to 27.47. Now it's pulled back 27.20. 27.20 is going to take day up. Iridium, it's going to take another week up. Just keep the train rolling. All right. All night long, keep that train rolling. All right, I see Amazon popping up over here. Just showed up. Amazon. All right, Amazon up $3.49 here. Nice gap moving up back to 210. Can it go without the rest of the group? Yes. Walmart had a nice move yesterday. Walmart was up over 2% yesterday. Walmart's good. Walmart looks like they want to go higher. All right. Costco. Where are we at? 981, 974. We're stuck inside. Costco's not been moving too much. Maybe Target can get back and going. See if Target can get going back. All right. Target had a nice day yesterday, 116, 116.15. It's taking day up, guys. Target. All right. Target, Walmart, Amazon's looking a little better. I don't even want to. I won't even say TJ Maxx because TJ Maxx blows them all away. All right, it's a little bit of a different move here though on Amazon, but there you go, 155.42. All right, so you're going to be kind of stuck inside here. All right, TJ Maxx is good. Just be in it. Just be in that stock. I say that all the time. All right, Iridium. I got ASTS too. We'll see if these things can come out running again here. We had a nice move out of them yesterday, right out the gate. They fell off. All right, but this is going to happen. All right, it is what it is. All right, so we want to see what it's going to have now. Now listen, now we're going to go back. I have to go to the futures because I could talk to stocks all day, but I can't do it. All right, so diamonds, here we go. All right, so yesterday our exhaustion risk area. All right, where was our exhaustion area yesterday? It was at 463.94. Okay, 463.94. Okay, we're at 464.71. We are slightly higher by about 70 cents, about maybe 75 cents. All right, we're back right there again now. All right, 463.94. So I'm going to call it 464 dead even. All right, watch for this to start to be our support level. Watch these numbers when they come down on these diamonds, all right? So 464 is a number. If it comes down to 464 and she starts to hold there, then we are finding out that we've got maybe, and I'm talking it's a super maybe, that maybe we have some kind of support level on the futures. And write home to your mommy about it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. All right, triple Qs. I got Sam. I got number for you, though. 464. Write that number down. 587.73. 587.73. All right, we're at 589.37. Okay, so we're hovering above that number now by about $1.50. All right, on the triple Qs at 587.73. Watch those numbers. If we come back into that 587.73 area, we look to see if it holds support. Okay, and when I say that, when I say don't let it go below a price, a lot of people say that and they don't understand it. Don't let it go on. Don't let it go below it. But you have to. You gotta watch it on time frames. Okay. And you're gonna have to give it. There's a curve here for everything in the stock market. Okay, all right. So, let's look for that number, guys. All right, 587.73, and then we'll go to the big guy on the block, or maybe he used to be. I don't know. S&P 500. All right, so coming off of lows everywhere, as we can see, everything's eating from the bottom, coming up. All right, so here's our day yesterday, 657. Okay, so we're just slightly higher here now. We are still stuck in a 2-day pattern to get back to 662.90. We aren't anywhere near there right now, but 657.10. Jesus. Yeah, 657, which is right in here. All right. 657.10, guys. All right. So right down in here. All right. And we've already broken through there, as you can see. Here's 657.10 right here. All right. So we just on this last bar that we're just talking about right now. All right. Just passed over there again. Watch for these numbers. If they come down, those were our resistance numbers yesterday. We could not get through there. They kept coming down. All right. So now we'll let them bring them down. They're gonna come in. All right. And we'll see what happens. And if they can line up to show us some support, then maybe we can have a little bit more confidence to move forward with some of the other things that are moving around. Iridium is so strong. Walmart looks pretty good here. Had a good day yesterday, though, up 2% yesterday. So, I don't know. Don't be careful with it, all right? Be careful with it. Who had a good day yesterday? Two more. I can't stop. Nike. Good day yesterday with the Nike. With the big 3-day, give me the 322 back up. What do you say, Nike? No way. I don't know. 53.49. Okay, 53.49. We're inside. All right, 53.93. She might just take that 3 up, that 3-2 upper. All right, and I like Macy's. Macy's got that 3-day. Give me that 322 back up. Get back up to $25 triangle. The whole thing out. All right. Macy's. We'll see if anything comes of that. All right. So on your retail, you know what we're talking about. You know where your levels are on your futures. We know that the crude is a little bit lower, but I see it starting to pop back up. Don't believe peace until you see it. Be good.